Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll look to throw. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they rattle off a big one. 46 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this is caught. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get to...
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flush to his right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make, but they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different...
Touchdown! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Second and long. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, just a sensational start. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll set up a throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to air it out deep for Green, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Desperados continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's got a man here, complete. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Chapman. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. 39 yards there, a big one. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Desperados add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your team.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Desperados are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Sliding out of the pocket. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Touchdown! A great play there. 64
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That goes for a gain of 31.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Graham.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for our visitors, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on